We're doing well. We're doing well. Oh, the meeting is being recorded. Oh, okay. It's been great, Lisa. We've been working really hard. And this is Margot Hinchy's with me.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So she's the head
Nice
of
to meet
ASALI,
you.
which is the nonprofit that we support with our program. So we'll be working a lot with her for the faculty programming. She lives in Moshi and pretty much knows everybody. And we're putting together a lot of great connections and programming. And what I was saying to a participant who's on today is, this week was all about going back in and kind of upgrading and revamping a lot of the things that we had originally planned on doing, because we finally had time thanks to COVID. We had a little extra time on our hands. So we've gone back in, and what came out of this week was just, I don't know. I mean, it was amazing to really refocus on some of the things that we had originally wanted to do. And I think they're just like 10 times better after this week. So anybody else pop in, Amon? I'm going to kind of roll through stuff.
Just somebody called admin is here. Not sure who that is.
Hi, admin. Great. Well, why don't I give it like 2 more minutes and then I'll just chat through some stuff and
Sure.
we can go from there. And then I don't know if I can see. Oh yeah, thanks. So if you look over here, they're resting. They've had a whirlwind tour this week, taking us through everything. We just got out of Ngorongoro crater, literally landed here about 15 minutes ago. Today was spectacular. We got some really great interactions with lion, a lot of wildebeest, a lot of buffalo, fantastic birds, went down into the crater, went to the lake, saw just amazing, some hippo, really saw just about everything. The only thing that we couldn't find was rhino.
Yeah.
They're a little elusive.
We spotted them from the viewpoint, but we weren't able to see them up close.
Tried to chase them, but couldn't find them. But basically the way that the tours are going to work, and I'm just going to run through it. And then this sort of follows the faculty-led programming, but of course yours will be more academic based, is we've made partnerships in Moshi where Margot lives. And we've got lots of connections with nonprofits and NGOs and really building out the programs for the academia side, based on, the discipline that you'll be teaching. And for the regular tours that are going to be taking place as well as academia, we're going to fly in and start our tours in Moshi. We've got some fantastic village tours, a rainforest walk with the waterfalls. You're going to learn about the Chaga people, and coffee production and things like that, as well as all of the other agricultural production that they do here, especially bananas. I don't think I've ever seen more banana trees in my life. And that's saying something for some of the places I've been. And then we're going to go and we're going to spend a few days actually living and staying in the Maasai village. We're going to stay in a Maasai lodge, and it is absolutely stunning. We will not be living, inside a hut with the Maasai. You will be sort of staying in the lap of luxury while we're with the Maasai. The lodge is really unique. They built it. They got funding.
Do you want me to be showing video here, or do you want me to be showing pictures?
Julie, if you have a picture of the Maasai
I
lodge,
have pictures of all of this. So why don't I just share my screen?
Sure, that would be great. Thanks. So in the Maasai village where we'll be going, and students will be able to stay there as well as our regular tours. We're going to be staying at this amazing sort of luxury Maasai lodge. that they built to raise funds for people to stay there. As you can see, that's one of the bedrooms. It is incredible. The money that they generate from people staying at this lodge goes directly to fund their schools. Yeah, that's actually the Maasai Lodge right there. So you get to hang out in the pool. And what's really cool about it is, even though you're staying in this sort of really 5-star kind of retreat, you're going to be interacting with the Maasai the whole time you're there and going out on excursions with them. And it's the real deal. It's not cookie cutter sort of fake, touristy type stuff. We're going to go on walks with them, learn what it's like to be a Maasai, learn about the history, the culture. They're going to take us on herbal walks, talk about medicinal values and properties and plants that they use. We're gonna do in the evenings around the bonfire, they do traditional even weaponry, right? You get to,
so you can do learn how to throw a spear, but they also do story time around the bonfire at night, and you can kind of ask questions, and they kind of talk about their different lifestyles and everything like that. So that's that's the bonfire.
That's the bonfire. And so you can see that it's going to be a really amazing cultural opportunity. And then from there, we start in Moshi and do a couple days, then we go and we sort of live like a Maasai. We then head off to our safaris. And we're really not just going on the safaris and learning about the flora and fauna, but we're also interacting with the people who are part of the whole experience, our guides, the people who live in the areas. And so it's a really sort of in-depth opportunity to be able to learn about all these different places. We will go to Tirangiri, and we will do that park, which is known for its elephants. And then we will head to Ngorongoro Crater, and then on to the Serengeti. And as you can see with the pictures here, Julie, hold on that picture. If you can back up to that picture you just had of the forest with the, I don't know if it's possible. Yeah, that there. So this is actually Tirangiri. And this is a viewpoint from a lodge that we stay at, which is absolutely incredible. They are tents.
One of the first lodges in that park, and it's a tented lodge. And so it's a big open area for dinner, and then each person will be in their own safari tented lodge. So it's kind of luxury tent, so with bathrooms and
they're pretty amazing. And what's really cool about actually staying in the parks is when we say you're in the park, you're literally in the park. So I sat up, you can't see it. I'm sort of sitting, I took this picture on like a veranda, and we were looking out, and elephant and giraffe and baboon herds of different animals were just walking by the whole time. And you're able to just sit up there and kind of be in the park, which is really cool. You can go on to the next. So these pictures that Julie's putting up are from Ngorongoro Crater. I believe this is from today. No, this is actually from Tirangiri.
Yeah.
So these are all from Tirangiri. Yep. This is my favorite picture I took this week. I just think it's classic. And you can see how up close we'll get with all of the animals. I mean, it really is amazing. And it's wild. And you'll get to go out and really experience all of that. You have to be careful of those fervet monkeys.
They'll get your lunch.
They'll get your lunch. And so, as you can see, we really get a chance to sort of let go. For the faculty programming, we'll be able to tailor make all of the things. This was the three brothers we met, the three cheetah. Fantastic. But as I was saying, for the faculty programming, we'll be able to tailor make all of the places that we visit, and tailor make them to the discipline that you're teaching. and as well add in lots of extra components so that your students get a hands-on experience. This is the luxury tent in Tirangiri. I mean, they are amazing. Really, really nice. You get to sit out there. It is, you are zipped in after dark. You don't want to go wandering. You are in the park. And then you can get up in the morning and head back out. Today we went to Ngorongoro Crater. It's definitely, if you haven't been there, if this is going to be your first time coming here, it's one of those sites that you just can't put words into. It really is something that's just absolutely awe-inspiring. Just going down into the crater and being able to see what the wildlife is like there. It's the same wildlife as all the other parks. It's just a little different because a lot of the animals that are there are sort of trapped there. And for the faculty-led programming, we'll be able to talk to some of the people who work there, and you'll find out, you know, some of the challenges that the animals face by sort of being closed off to other species from other areas. A lot of the genetic diversification and things that go on there are kind of challenging. This was just as we were leaving the park today. We got some really amazing shots of some lions some lioness that were out just about to start a hunt. And we also watched a wildebeest mother and a brand new calf try to fight off some jackals, which was really, really amazing to sort of watch that interaction. And again, as you can see, everything is just up close and right there. So we're super excited. I just wanted to reach out to folks if they had a chance to pop on today. I know we have a lot of people coming next year. I think currently we have 6 programs already fully booked for 2022, late 2022 and into 2023. And we're really excited for all of you to be able to join us here in Tanzania. So anything, Margot, or?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit about myself.
Sure.
I'm the managing director of a Asali project. I'm actually from the Boston area, just outside in Salem. I've been living in Tanzania for about 5 years. We support locally led initiatives here, working with a big community center in Moshi. And Moshi is the base of Kilimanjaro. It's the town at the base. And we work with about 1,500 kids through all the programming. So we do sports, we do after school programming. We do kind of extra, like all the extracurriculars that aren't found in the normal public schools. And then we support the public schools with, you know, renovations and helping to do teacher development. And then I'm also the operations lead of a more international NGO called Mama Hope. So I kind of have been in this field for about 12 years now. And then this is what we're doing down here at Simba's, and it's completely run by the local team, and they're amazing, and they're kind of what makes the magic happen. And then we as Asali support their work with helping like professional development and getting them all the resources they need. So that's kind of a snapshot of what we're doing here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're really excited for the future programs in Tanzania, and we look forward to having all of you and many others. I think there's about 60 or 70 people already signed up for programs with us for starting late 2022, right after Christmas, and well into 2023. So we look forward to hosting you all here, and we'll be signing off and going to eat because it's been a very long day. And we look forward to talking to more of you soon. I will send out an email later this week with more information and pictures. And I think we'll be able, I think we have this Zoom that we've recorded. So we'll be able to kind of send that to people who didn't get a chance to come in tonight. So thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Signing
See you
off.
next
Rob,
year.
thank you.
Thank you.
Outstanding.
Thanks.